We got 6 of the trusses up there. We got the first one up against the wall on Monday, and then yesterday my son and I put up the next 3, and I just got finished putting the next 2 on, so I got 6 on. Still have to put the end one on, and I have to do a little prep work with it first. I need to get some 2x4s or something and screw on, nail in and stuff on this face over here on this long side to hold that in place, hold it vertically once I get it, fly it into place. But I think that looks pretty good. We started out with the first one, put it up against the wall, and it took a little bit to get it plumb and everything, make sure it was straight, lined up. Down there on the top plates on the wall, we got it all attached on there, and then I put the second one up by myself, and I had to do some figuring on it. I set it up and tacked a 1x on top of it to hold it in place while I set the bottom cord of it down on the top plate, and then measured the distance between that first rafter and the second one. Judy cut all those block 22.5 inches with the spacing between them for a 2-foot center. But since that number 1 truss is sitting inside, it's not on a center, it's flush with the outside of the wall or the end of the wall there. It's going to be a different dimension than the other ones. So I had to cut special blocks for that. And I put them up there and then measured the size that I needed for the blocks, got those put in, got the second one up. And then Carl and I put the next 2 up yesterday, and we worked on it till late afternoon. And I came home today and worked on these other 2 and got them set up there. I'm not going to need blocks now, or those blocks that Judy cut between this truss and the next one, because we put lookouts in the end truss there that will go out 2 feet over the end, and then we'll put a rake board on that. So I didn't nail any more of those blocks in there on this one after I put it up. And those blocks in there aren't structural, they're just there basically as spacers, and they'll work to support the sheeting when we put the sheeting up. They're on 4-foot centers, and so the edges of the sheeting will ride on those. So anyway, now I got to go dig out some boards and come out on this face over here, down here, and put some blocks up, some 2x4s or something up on that face, so that when I put that other truss up, it'll have something to lean against. All right, I'm going to go prep that other truss to put it up and get everything set up for it. I've got to do a little work on the truss, because when I put the sheeting on and trimmed it up, I didn't quite get it trimmed flush with that cord on there, the rafter on there. So I'm going to have to get the belt sander and sand that down a little bit. Carl's here, so now I can put him to work. There's the big kid down there. Well, that didn't do you any good. Those are the boards we got cut for the lookout. Alright, that truss end panel is up there. It's bowed in a little bit down there at the bottom. We'll get that fastened down to that top plate, get those lookouts put on there. Carl cut the rake boards, the end boards there for that today. Get those on. And I'm going to put a fascia board on this side, on both sides actually, on the ends of those rafter tails. And we can start putting sheeting on the roof. Had a few more days of good weather. Today's Wednesday, and they're showing good weather through Sunday, and a chance of rain Monday, and then less of a chance on Tuesday. So it looks like we're still in a stretch of good weather. I think we can get this covered up before it's all done. I get tomorrow to get these things straightened out, get those lookouts on, the rake board on and stuff like that. And maybe we can start sheeting tomorrow, I don't know. We'll find out. Working in the mornings cuts down my work time.